ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लाङ्घायते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणम्। कृपया क्षमतामपराधिजनं कलुषायुतशक्तसुदीननरं सुपथे परिचालय सर्वदिनं प्रणमामि च माधवदेवपदम्। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो महावदान्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नाम्ने गौरत्विषे नमः। पञ्चतत्त्वात्मकं कृष्णं भक्तरूपस्वरूपकं भक्तावतारं भक्ताख्यं नमामि भक्तशक्तिकम्। तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्त राधा कान्त नमोऽस्तु ते। भुजे सव्यवेणुं शिरसि शिखिपिच्छं कटितटे दुकूलां नेत्रान्ते सहचरकटाक्षं विदधते। सदा श्रीमद्वृन्दावनवसति लीलापरिचयो जगन्नाथस्वामी नयनपथगामी भवतु मे। वन्दे नन्दव्रजस्त्रीणां पादरेणुम् अभीक्ष्णशः यासां हरिकथोद्गीतं पुनाति भुवनत्रयम्। भक्त्या विहीन अपराधलक्षैक्षिप्ताश्च कामादितरङ्गमध्ये कृपामयी त्वां शरणं प्रपन्ना वृन्दे नुमस्ते चरणारविन्दम्। भूमोस्खलितपादानां भूमिरेव यवलम्बनं त्वय्यजात अपराधानां त्वमैव शरणं प्रभो। वागीशा यस्य वदने लक्ष्मीर्यस्या च वक्ष्यासि यस्यास्ति हृदये संवित्तं नृसिंहमहं भजे। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। So we are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, 4th canto, 11th chapter. Manu is giving instruction to Dhruva. Dhruva was fighting against the Yakshas because his brother was killed by them. So he was also in the process killing so many innocent Yakshas. So then Manu appeared and then he is giving instructions to Dhruva. Yesterday we heard that when the Supreme Lord is pleased, then automatically one will be delivered from the three modes of material nature. The mind, body, mind, intelligence and false ego, the three, subtle body. This subtle body, which is covered by the three modes of material nature, one will be delivered because when the Supreme Lord is pleased. And further he says that this material body, which is made of the five material elements, produces various man and women bodies, and again these man and women bodies in turn, when in union, they produce further bodies of man and women. Now we will continue from verse number 16. Evam pravartate sargah sthitihi sanyama evacha guna vyatikaradраjan मायया परमात्मनः। हे वत्स, এই রূপে ভগবানের মায়া দ্বারাই গুণ সমূহের বৈষম্য বশতঃ সৃষ্টি স্থিতি এবং সংহার কার্য প্রবর্তিত হইয়া থাকে। So, my dear son, Manu is telling, my dear son, in this manner, by the mixture of the three modes of material nature, a variety of bodies are created. There is creation, and there is maintenance, and there is annihilation also of these bodies and of this material nature due to the variety in the three modes of material nature. Means by the mode of passion it is created, mode of goodness it is maintained, and mode of ignorance it is destroyed. So, by the variety of these three modes of material nature, there is creation, there is maintenance, and annihilation. All these things are happening by the Maya Shakti, the illusory energy of Supreme Lord Shri Krishna, which has primarily these three modes of material nature. Shri Vishnachakriti Thakur writes in the commentary, एवं भूत अर्थात जे प्रकारे सृष्टि प्रवर्तित হয় সেই রূপ মাতা পিতা প্রভৃতি আকারের দ্বারা পালন এবং সেই রূপ দস্যু ব্যাঘ্র সর্পাদি আকারের দ্বারা সংযমঃ অর্থাৎ বিনাশও হইতেছে. So, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur writes in the commentary that in the manner which various living entities are created by the union of male and female, various living entities are created, and this creation of the male and female bodies is again by the Supreme Lord Shri Krishna only. It is not that man has created this man and women. According to many, they think that Adam and Eve are the first persons on the earth, after which this creation has started. But actually this is not true. This is not scripturally supported view, because from nowhere creation cannot start. Something cannot be cause of, nothing cannot be cause of something. For something to be there, something else must be the cause. You cannot say nothing can be cause of something. Something has to be the cause of something. So, but according to the modern thinkers, philosophers, researchers, scholars, Adam and Eve, they are the first created beings, or they were present on earth, they were wandering, they saw a fruit and then they ate, and then creation started. So this is how they give a analysis of the creation. But actually everything in this material world is created by the Supreme Lord, and then they made them, empowered them to create further living beings. Every creature, ant can create another ant, an insect can create another insect, a human can create another human body. In this manner, all the species, whatever he has created, all the species are empowered with this kind of potency to create further. But just because I am also able to create humans doesn't make me a God. It doesn't make me God, because God has created, now I am also creating means I am also God. In Hindi I heard a word, I didn't understand the meaning of it for a long time. Godgiri. They call us Godgiri. Godgiri, I didn't understand. What is the meaning? Is this a name or what? Godgiri means being God. Means like someone has done something, oh, this is Godgiri. This is a fake. God has given that power in us that we can create. But still, if there is no mercy from the Lord, then the creation cannot happen. Just by the union of man and women, there can be birth. It is not true. There are many married couples, those who don't have children. They are seeking advice from the doctor. Why? If the union of man and women should produce children, then they should be getting children. No. There is also a factor of karma. There is also a factor of so many things. Depending on that, everything will happen. Just because there are bodies and we can create, it is not true. Everything is being controlled. We have to understand that we have the power that is given by the Lord only, but still we are being controlled. Therefore, we cannot be controllers or we cannot be the creators. We can be only instrumental. So, here, man and women bodies are created, and through that, humans or other creatures are created. Similarly, through the creation of dacoits, tigers, serpents, killing is also happening, isn't it? Death is also happening. Mother and father are created for the creation of the child. But also tigers and serpents are created to kill that child. So this is a cycle that is prepared by the Lord Himself. That there are creators and there are also annihilators. Arau tad विषये परमात्मार मायार गुण व्यतिकर हेतुई अर्थात सत्वादि गुण समूहेर व्यतिकर बोलिते वैषम्य वशतई सृष्टादि होइया थाके किंतु स्वाभाविक भावे नहीं. So because of the variety of the different modes of material nature and the influence of the modes of material nature, these various kinds of creations are happening, but not by itself. Just because the modes of material nature are there, just because the materials that are created to, for the, creation of the body is there, simply because of that there is a creation? No. There is a person. They are not automatically happening. This is not happening automatically. It is being controlled by someone. रजोगुणेर द्वारा अर्थात रजोगुणेर औत्कट्य सृष्टि by rajoguna, by the influence of mode of passion, birth occurs. एवं तमस अहंकारेर द्वारा सत्वगुणेर द्वारा स्थिति एवं तमस अहंकारेर द्वारा विनाश होइते छे एई अर्थ. And the maintenance is happening through mode of goodness, and destruction or annihilation is happening through mode of ignorance. So these three modes are being controlled or being presided by someone who are making this creation, annihilation and maintenance possible. निमित्त मात्रम तत्रासीन निर्गुणः पुरुषर्षभः व्याक्ताव्यक्तमिदं विश्वं यत्र भ्रमति लौहवत्. ईश्वर गुणाधीश तत्व तिनी सृष्ट्यादि कार्ये जड़ा प्रकृतिर अधिष्ठाता निमित्त कारण मात्र. So Supreme Lord is Adhisha. Adhisha means master, is the controller. Under his control everything is there. One is Adhina Tattva and other is Adhisha Tattva. Adhina Tattva means that which is being controlled or which is under the control, and Adhisha Tattva means that which is controlling. So these are the two different principles, and the Lord belongs to the principle of the controller. And he is the presiding person of the creation. Means Maya, by the three modes of material nature, she is creating this material world, but he is the presiding entity who is empowering Maya, who is making Maya possible, or who is giving Maya the proper power to create this material world. And that Maya, that Prakriti, is nothing but the instrumental cause. She is just an instrument in creating this material world. যেহেতু লৌহ নিশ্চেষ্ট হইলেও নিমিত্ত স্বরূপ আয়স্কান্তের মণিদ্বারা আকৃষ্ট হইয়া সচেষ্ট হয়, তদ্রূপ এই বিশ্ব ভগবৎ ঈক্ষণ প্রভাবে দেব মনুষ্যাদি রূপ পরিবর্তিত হইয়া থাকে. Here he gives an example. Manu is giving an example that just like the iron filings are there everywhere, and there is magnet. Iron, if it is there, they have no activity, but the presence of the magnet brings activity in the iron also. They are sitting idle, but when the magnet is put, then all the iron gets attracted. They start mobilizing, they start moving towards the magnet. In a similar manner, Prakriti by itself is jada, is like inert. There is no movement in it. But as soon as the Lord impregnates, or as soon as the Lord looks upon Maya, then immediately she becomes agitated. Immediately she becomes activated. Just like the iron becomes activated in the presence of the magnet, in a similar way, the Maya also becomes activated by the sight of Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, and then there is a creation of Devatas, the demigods. There is a creation of the birds, there is creation of beasts, there is creation of the humans, there is creation of many other living creatures. All these things are happening by the Lord's impregnation into the Maya's womb. Shri Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur writes, যদি বলেন দেখুন জড় স্ত্রী পুরুষাদি দেহ সমূহের অথবা সত্ত্বাদি গুণ সকলের চৈতন্যের অধিষ্ঠান ব্যতিরেকে কি প্রকারে সৃষ্টাদির হেতুত্ব হইতে পারে? So if one were to ask, how is it possible that by the union of a man and a woman, they are material substance, by the union of the material substance, or by the mobilization of sattva guna, rajo guna, etc., how is it possible that the creation has come into place? How is it possible? তাহাতে বলিতেছেন নিমিত্ত মাত্রম নির্গুণঃ পুরুষর্ষবঃ निर्गुण सत्वादि गुणरहित ईश्वर जत्र जेखाने अर्थात सृष्टि स्थिति ओ प्रलय कार्य निमित्त होइले कार्य कारणात्मक विश्वम भ्रमति विश्व परिवर्तित হয় अर्थात जड़ হইলেও चेतनात्मक হইয়া देव मनुष्यादि रूपे এই বিশ্ব ব্রহ্মাণ্ডে নানাবিধ পরিবর্তন হইতেছে যেমন আয়স্কান্তমণি নিমিত্ত হইলে নিশ্চেষ্ট হইলেও সচেষ্ট হইয়া থাকে. So the question is that the living entity, the man and women, or the rajoguna, tamoguna, sattoguna, etc., how is it possible but that by their own reaction they can create this material world? How is it possible? The answer is that nimitra matram nirgunam purushashavah. That Purusha, that Supreme Lord, the controller, he is becoming the nimittam, means he mobilizes them, he activates them, and by doing so all this the living entities, they become chetanavat, they become the conscious. Just by the union of the dead bodies there cannot be creation of another body, isn't it? Union of a dead body cannot produce another body because it's an inert substance. So man and women, everything in this material world, all the creatures, they are inert by nature. The body, I am talking about the body. The body is inert. So how can the union of inert substance produce another substance? It is against the nature, isn't it? Now, something, let's say my mobile is kept here for 10 years. Can it produce another mobile? Is it possible? It is not possible. Or maybe I have put all the parts that are required for the mobile. All the parts I have purchased and I have put in one room. Can they combine to become one mobile by themselves? They cannot. By automatically they cannot. Someone needs to, assemble all of them. And that assemblage is made by the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna. So even though the Maya, Sattva, Raja, Tamo Guna is there, even though the various bodies are there, but they are being activated by the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna. Now here we have to understand Manu is giving this instruction to Dhruva because he is telling that don't behave on the bodily platform. We have to understand why we are reading this. You have to understand that we are not on the bodily platform. You are thinking that these persons are the destroyer or killers of your brother. But actually, they have they cannot kill the Atma. The Atma which is inside, yesterday we heard, the Atma which is inside, that cannot be killed. And the body that you are talking about, this body is just a creation of these three modes of material nature, which again in turn is given by the Supreme Lord only. He becomes the instrumental cause for the creation of this. Just like he gives an example, just like in the presence of the magnet, all the iron filings, they become activated. In a similar manner, in the presence of Supreme Lord, or just by the sight of Supreme Lord, or by the empowerment of the Supreme Lord, all the objects that are present, they become activated, and then they come into action. And thus, the living entities, the creature, the various living entities, the demigods, and all other creatures are created in this manner. स खल्विदं भगवान् कालशक्त्या गुणप्रवाहेण विभक्त्य वीर्यः करोत्यकर्तैव निहन्त्यहन्ता चेष्टा विभूनः खलु दुर्विभाव्या कालशक्ति प्रभावे गुणक्षोभ उपस्थित हईले ईश्वर स्वीय शक्ति विभाग करिया अकर्ता हইয়াও कर्म करिया थाकेन हंता ना हইয়াও विनाश करेन सर्वशक्तिमान भगवानेर चेष्टा निश्चयी अचिंत्य. So over a period of time, in the due course of time, when the proper opportune moment arises, at that time the Lord creates this material world through his own Shakti, through his own potency. Means this material world is created in a due course of time. This material world is not eternal. It is created at one point of time. Just like the Supreme Abode, the Lord, his associates, his devotees, all of them are eternal. It is not created at one point and it is not destroyed at another point. It is there eternal. But this material world, it is created at one point and then it is annihilated. Whenever we heard before that when Mahavishnu breathes out, then the entire creation happens. When he breathes in, then entire creation is finished. So in this manner, we are in this material world is present as long as Mahavishnu doesn't breathe again inside. Only till this point we are living. Again we enter inside him. Enter inside him means inside him also there is material, there is entire world is there inside him. And we are again produced out. It's not that we entered inside him means we have become, merged into him, and therefore our karma is finished. No, it's not finished. When he exhales again, we come out, because our karma is still binding us. As long as this karma is binding us, we have to take birth, we have to suffer, we have to pass through various species, and then we have to die. These things will continue as long as our karma is not finished. Yesterday we heard the Linga Deha, the subtle body, needs to be delivered from this material world, from the clutches of the three modes of material nature. And how is it possible? We heard yesterday that if the Lord is pleased, how is the Lord pleased? We heard 2-3 days before that the Lord is pleased if we, respect our seniors, if we, make friendship with equals, if we shower mercy on the juniors or dependents, and if we see everyone equally on an equal vision, then the Lord will be pleased. And if the Lord will be pleased, then the subtle body will be delivered. As long as the subtle body is not delivered, till that point we have to take birth and die, take birth and die. These things will continue. Therefore, here it is told that Manu is telling that at the time appropriate, this material world is created. How is it created? By the Lord's potency. Who creates it? He says, Akarta hoyahu karma kuryat hakya. Even though the Lord is a non-doer, He does not perform action, but still He creates this material world. How is it possible? He has created means He has done some action. But He is telling that though He is the non-doer, He has done it. Means, even though the Lord creates, because He is nirguna, He is beyond, He does not do. Just like we are doing an activity. That activity becomes the cause of our bondage in this material world, because we want to become the enjoyers of this particular fruit of the action. Because of that binding of the karma, we become the doers. And if we become the doers, we have to suffer or enjoy. But if we become of Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, and if we do an activity and give the result of all the activity to Supreme Lord only, then even though we are the performers of the action, we are not performers of it. Because the result of that action will not bind us. As long as the result of the action will not bind us, we are not the doers. In a similar manner, the Supreme Lord also, He is not the creator, but He creates, even though He is not the doer, He is not a performer of an action. And even though He is not a killer, He annihilates everything, He destroys everything. He is not the creator, He is not a performer of an action, but He creates. He is not a killer, but He annihilates everything. How is it possible? Manu says, you have to understand that the Supreme Lord is Sarva Shaktiman, He is all powerful, and His powers are inconceivable, achintya. His powers are inconceivable. Because His powers are inconceivable, through His inconceivable potencies, even though He is not the doer, He does, He creates. Even though He is not the killer, He annihilates everything. This is really possible for a person whose energies are inconceivable. The word itself says inconceivable. Inconceivable means what? The meaning of inconceivable is that which cannot be understood by our mind, which cannot be understood by our intelligence, which cannot be understood by any one of our efforts, material efforts. By any of our material efforts, this cannot be understood, because it is outside our conception. That is why it is inconceivable. We cannot think, we cannot imagine it. We call it fiction. In this material world, it is called as fiction. But it is not fiction, it is inconceivable. That is, which is beyond our material understanding. And when that mercy comes, then immediately it becomes understandable. That is why this is possible, my dear Lord. Even though you are not a performer of an action, you are creator, and even though you are not, killer, you still annihilate. This is possible through your achintya shakti. যদি বলেন দেখুন সেই ঈশ্বরই যদি নিমিত্ত হন তাহা হইলে তিনি অবিশেষ বলিয়া সকলকেই সৃষ্টি আদি তিনটি কার্য হোক. See, if Supreme Lord is the cause, in the previous verse it is said that Supreme Lord is the cause, the living entities are there, everything is there, but till the point the Lord does not agitate, just like the magnet activates the iron filings, till the point the Lord also does not activate all these things are not possible. Therefore अविशेष बोलिया सकल के ही सृष्टि आदि तीनटी कार्य होग. So सृष्टि, स्थिति and laya means creation, annihilation, maintenance. Why all the three are not happening simultaneously? Everything should happen simultaneously. তাহাতে বলিতেছেন ময়ম না এইরূপ হয় না. রজঃ সত্ত্বঃ তমোগুণের কালশক্তির দ্বারা ক্রম অনুসারেই ক্ষোভ হইয়া থাকে কিন্তু একসঙ্গে নহে. He is telling that no, it is not true. That is why in the very beginning it is said that in a due course of time, everything does not happen all of a sudden. Creation, maintenance, annihilation, finished. It is created, destroyed, finished. No. All the three does not happen simultaneously. Over a due course of time, everything happens. Creation happens, maintenance happens, annihilation happens. Again creation, annihilation, but all the three does not happen simultaneously. As per the influence of Rajoguna, Sattvaguna and Tamoguna, in the due course of time, when there is influence of Sattvaguna, you see, yesterday or day before we discussed this also, when Sattvaguna is predominant in us, then our mind thinks about such an activity like charity activity or a noble activity or some helping nature or some other activity which is in the mode of goodness. So with time these various modes of material nature influence us differently. In a similar way, over a period of time, with the influence of the various modes of material nature, these various modes of material nature are activated by the Supreme Lord only. But over a due course of time, when they come into action, when Sattvaguna comes into action, maintained, when Rajoguna comes into action, created, when Tamoguna comes into action, destroyed or annihilated. अतएव क्रमपूर्वई सृष्टि प्रवृत्ति तीनटी कार्य होय. That is why all these three things happen by order, not haphazardly. Maintenance can be done only after creation, isn't it? Or destruction is possible only after creation. It's not first destruction and then creation, or first maintenance and then destruction. No, it's not like that. First creation. So all these things happen by order, in an order. यह बोलते चन या खलु इत्यादि कालशक्तिर द्वारा अर्थात गुणक्षोभेर हेतुभूत कालात्मक निज होइते अभिन्न शक्तिर द्वारा क्रमशः सत्वादि गुण समूहेर प्रवाह अर्थात क्षोभताहार द्वारा विभक्त अर्थात निजेर निकट होइते विभक्त करा हइयाछे बीर्य बोलिते माया शक्तिते प्रविष्ट जीव शक्त्यात्मक चिदाभास जाहार तिनी. So Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur writes in the commentary that all these things are possible by the Lord when He impregnates. It is the impregnation of the Supreme Lord into the womb of Maya that activates her. Maya, we heard before, just by the presence of a female body, Prakriti, it is called Prakriti, just by the presence of a Prakriti, there cannot be any creation. The creation happens when there is impregnation into the Prakriti. So when the Prakriti and the Purusha, when there is a union, then everything becomes activated. Here Prakriti is Maya and Purusha is Supreme Lord. Only when Supreme Lord impregnates into the womb of Maya, she becomes agitated. Woman, a female, has the proper organs to produce an offspring. But that woman cannot produce an offspring without being impregnated with a proper, Jiva Shakti, with a proper, spiritual potency. Until that time, it is not possible. So all the materials that are required for the material creation, the creation of this material world, are there in Maya. Everything is there. But the thing is that just as the impregnation is required, the Supreme Lord impregnates into her, and thus there is activity, and with influence of time, just like there is creation. After there is impregnation, there is a creation. Child takes birth. He is maintained, he lives for some time, and then it is annihilated. Everything happens in a due course of time. In a similar manner, the influence of the material modes of nature, with these influence of the material modes, each one is created, maintained, and annihilated in this material world in that manner. Karma Koriya থাকেন অর্থাৎ গুণ কাল জীব সমূহের শক্তি স্বরূপে তাহা হইতে ভেদের অভাববশতঃ সেই ঈশ্বরেই উপাদান কারণ এবং তিনি নিমিত্ত কারণ এই অর্থ. So the Lord himself is the cause of he in the Maya Shakti also, whatever material that is required for the creation of the material world, that is given by whom? Supreme Lord. The Upadana Shakti, Upadana means the raw material that is required for the creation, that is also given by the Lord. And Nimitta Karan, and the cause that becomes the effect, that is the creation, that is also Supreme Lord becomes the cause of that. So, he is not only the cause for the raw material substance, but also the cause for them to become activated and produce further living entities. सत्वादि गुण सकल ताहार स्वरूपभूत नहे এই জন্য তিনি অকর্তা এই প্রকার হন্তা না হইলেও তিনি হনন করিয়া থাকেন. So, because he is not influenced by the three modes of material nature, he himself is beyond the three modes of material nature. Therefore, he is not a performer of an activity. We perform activity when we are controlled by the three modes of material nature. In the control of three modes of material nature, activity is performed. But we transcend the three modes of material nature. In that state, whatever activity we perform, that activity or the result of that activity will not bind us. Therefore, that is the stage of akarta. Akarta means non-doer. So, even though he is not the doer, not a performer of an action, means he is not in contact with the three modes of material nature, still there is creation. Just because there is creation doesn't mean that he comes in contact with the three modes of material nature. He is still beyond that, and he is untouched by the modes of material nature. And similarly, the annihilation also. He is not a destroyer, he is not an annihilator. How can a creator be the annihilator? But still, he is annihilator. How is it possible? We heard Achintya Shakti. It is possible only through his inconceivable potency. যদি বলেন দেখুন কি জন্য বিশ্বের সৃষ্টি করেন আর সর্বদাই বা করেন না কেন কিংবা বিষময়ী সৃষ্টি করেন কেন, তাহাতে সমস্ত আক্ষেপের পরিহারের নিমিত্ত বলিতেছেন চেষ্টা দুর্বিভাব্যা, শ্রী ভগবানের চেষ্টা অচিন্তনীয়, যেহেতু তিনি বিভু, ইহাই তাহার বিভুত্ব এই অর্থ. So if someone were to ask, then why did he create this world? If he is an akarta, if he is not a doer, if he is not a performer of an action, why did he create this? And then why did he destroy this? And then why there are so many sufferings? And also, why this world is not there always? Why is it not eternal? If he has created, let it be eternal. Why is not made it eternal? Why he created? Why he gave sufferings? Why he is annihilating? Why it is not eternal? It's telling that the answer is because he is achintya. He is inconceivable. You cannot understand with your mind. Why? Why only in this material world? For everything there is no why. If you have to understand this, you have to get the mercy. What is the cause of this? What is the reason for this? If you have to understand, you have to understand the inconceivable potential. If you have to understand inconceivable potential, then you have to pray for him. Only then it is possible. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindubhya evacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. जय ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण की जय। श्री कृष्ण द्वैपायन वेद व्यास महामुनि की जय। जय श्री श्रीला ध्रुव महाराज की जय। जय श्री श्री नारद गोस्वामी की जय। जय परमात्म श्री गुरु महाराज की जय। गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल।